Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to show you how to navigate your user profile in the innovation pipeline for the online database. So this is a really great place to start if you've never really been on the platform before. It's a good way to get familiar with things, make sure everything is correct, and to make sure that you're getting the best experience for you. So you'll see here that we're on the main page, the hub of the Ministry of Highways and Infrastructure on the innovation pipeline. If you want to make sure you're in the right place, this URL at the top should always say /MHI. If you end up getting really lost and you're not too sure where to go, this little rocket ship right here is going to be your best friend. So if you just click the rocket ship, you will always want to be on the Ministry of Highways and Infrastructure. Sometimes you might get lost and be on a different community, but obviously we're all highways employees, so this is where we want to be. So if you ever get lost, that little rocket ship will take you back to where you need to be. So for today, we're going to be focusing kind of on this top bar up here. You'll notice here that there's this circle that stands out, and this is where your user profile information is. So by default, it's if you don't have a picture, it will upload the first letter of your first name in this green box. So if you click on it anywhere, you'll see this pop up, and we want to go to this view profile link right here. So we click it, it will take you to a main profile section. So if you don't want your picture to be this default, if you just click upload, you'll be able to go right on your computer and pick any picture you want. I use the same picture that I use on my Microsoft Outlook account just to make it easier. But we really encourage everyone to post pictures of themselves. It makes it so much easier to know who you're talking to. It really gives a human component when you're talking to people. So obviously this isn't mandatory, but we really encourage people to post pictures of themselves. And it's really easy. You just click that upload button right there. But if you're not comfortable with that, that's completely fine. So if you're brand new to the site, I really encourage everyone to click this edit profile button. This here is going to be all the information that we have. And I encourage you all to just go through it and make sure it's right. Putting in your division, if you're comfortable, every information that you're comfortable with. It's not mandatory, but it's great for our reporting purposes if we have accurate information. So this is our main section here, this about. So you'll see here there's 0 followers, 0 ideas. If I had ideas or followers, they would show up here. This currency section isn't super relevant right now, but really what it is that the more that you post and comment and engage with the site, the higher your currency is. And that's just a way for the site to know that you're an active user. So if you're somebody with a high number, that means you're very involved. If you have 0, like this test account, it means you're not doing anything. So it's just kind of a quick gauge for you to see how active overall you are on the site. And posts here as well. So just a snapshot of kind of your activity on the platform. You'll see here that there's not skills and interests. Those aren't active right now, so you don't have to worry about those. But in the future, if we do enable that feature, that's where you'll see them. The main place that you're going to be concerned with as you use the platform is this activity button right here. So this is activity on your idea. So if you post an idea, this will show everyone that's commenting on it, sharing, tagging, every activity that happens on your idea will show up right here. And if you want a list of all your ideas, you just click that right there and they'll all show up. So again, if this is your first time on the site, you've not really gone through it before, it's really important to look at the ideas that are associated with your account. And the reason for that is that our unit has been in existence since 2015. So we have almost 1,000 ideas that we had before the database went live. And what we've done is we've posted the ideas with every person that we had on file. So it's really important for you to go in and check it out and make sure that the idea that we have is right, it's correct, that you're the right person to talk to. If you come across something that isn't quite right here, please let us know. We're mhi.innovations@gov.sk.ca. It's really critical for us to have that information that's right. And in the future, when you are posting an idea up here, there's an option to save it as a draft. And again, we'll cover that later. But if you do save an idea as a draft, this is where it will show up. So just an FYI. And this social button here, if you do take advantage of the social component of the site, if you're following people, if you're following ideas, that's where it will show up. If people are following you, you'll get a list of everyone that's following you. And then teams. So every idea has the opportunity to have team members involved. And team members are great, especially if it's a new idea and we're trying to research it and evaluate it. Those team members are involved in really actively pushing that idea forward. So if you see an idea, you're welcome to request to be a team member. If you are a team member, this is kind of where you'll see everything. So you'll see all the ideas that you're a part of a team, the team member invitations, and pending requests. So if you are invited to be on a team, you will get an email, but if you do miss it for some reason, this is where you'll find all that information. So this is a good place to click around, take a look, make sure that your profile is accurate and sharing the information that you're comfortable with. But another important place to look, if we go back up to the circle here and we click on it, is settings. So if we go to settings, this is where you can change your password. So if you ever want to do that, that's where you would manually do it. But a very important part in here is this notifications tab. And you'll see here that this is where it says email updates. So this is where you change your email settings. So you'll see here that there's 4 options. You can do it instantly, daily, weekly, or never. So what this means is that the platform is designed so that when you get some sort of activity, so let's say someone comments on your idea, someone tags you in something, whatever it might be, the system will automatically generate an automated email to let you know. Some people really, really like that. It keeps them on track of their ideas. It allows them to kind of know in real time what's happening. A lot of people like this instantly option. Some people don't. Some people are, maybe they're on the road, they're not with their emails as often. Whatever the case may be, everyone navigates emails differently. So this is an option for you to customize this however you'd like. So if you want a daily email where you get kind of a list of everything that happened for the day, that's that. A weekly email, you can get a list at the end of the week, or you can click never, and that's an option as well. And every single email will be deleted and you won't get them triggered to your account. So tinker around with this, take a look. For me, when I'm doing a challenge, I like instantly. I think that's a really good thing for a challenge because they're time sensitive. For the database itself, because I am the administrator, I get emails for every single thing that happens. So I basically get a weekly email with everything that goes on, just because that's a lot of emails. But I know that some people would prefer the never option. If you do choose this never option, it's obviously important to remember that you're going to need to actually still log into the site and take a look at your notifications. So these email updates might not come to your Outlook account, but they'll always be saved right up here in this inbox. And even if you get email updates, they'll still show up here as well. But it's really important, especially if you don't get email updates, to check this inbox. So the inbox it's pretty self-explanatory. It's every single notification, message that you might get. They'll all show up here. You can respond right in there. If you are mentioned, there'll be a link that you can click and it'll just take you right there. The messages, you can send a new message to someone if you want. If you want to, anyone you want. So let's pick on my boss, if I can spell it. So you click on that and then you can send the message. And then you hit send, and it will take it right to him. But this will send to his inbox, or however he has his email set up. So that's a nifty feature if you want to do it that way. And there's also tasks. So tasks are important if you're on a team, and this will be a future video as well, but if you have tasks assigned to you, this is where you will find them. If you missed the email or you want it all in one place, whatever it might be, this is an important feature to log in and check. And you'll be able to see it from anywhere, no matter where you navigate that inbox, these things stay the same. If you have a message, a little number will show up above here to check it, just like most inbox systems. So keep in mind that this is an important tool to make sure that you're not missing anything that's important, because the success of the platform really depends on people posting and engaging with the platform, but we want to make sure that everyone's getting the amount of notifications that works best for them.